Hello and welcome to me painting all the beautiful things I like, and today I'm going to show you how I painted this pink orchid. They're just so beautiful, exotic, and as it turned out, quite difficult to paint with watercolor. As always, feel free to grab the reference photo and paint along. The link to my photo is in the video description below, along with the full list of materials and watercolor pigments. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that this was a very small study that I did to test my new Winsor Newton cold pressed watercolor paper, which was recommended by one of my followers. Thank you. So really tiny, just 7 by 9 inches. And I'm using a lot of archival length brushes. They're shorter and give me more control as I don't have to lay down large washes of color here. Really the purpose of this study was to figure out my pigments for a larger painting. Overall, a very good experience. There's some things I find a bit different from my usual choice of watercolor paper, which is Archival cold pressed. And I will give it a bit more thought and do a full review soon. For now, let's do this color study. And you'll see me testing a bunch of pigments. Some turned out to be more successful than others. The key learnings that I wanted to share with you are, number one, start very light and very slow. Yes, it's tempting to go in with some saturated magentas and violets, but as you will see, I've overpainted quite a bit and overworked my paper, started losing transparency very quickly. Can't blame it fully on my new paper. I definitely lacked patience. Once my petals were quite dark, it was difficult to paint those veins wet on wet as I originally planned. So that's learning number one. The second one, as tempting as it was to use opera pink, since the flowers appear so pink and vibrant, that wasn't really the best choice. It granulated somewhat, which I don't like, and it didn't really mix well with warm reds. Of course, I should have known this. Definitely quinacridone magenta, as you will see me use more in the second part of the video, is a better choice and complements nicely with violets. So yeah, I've learned a ton. Lastly, and maybe some of you can help me figure this out, my choice of yellow for underpainting was off. Too warm, I think, too saturated. What would work better here? I'm not sure yet. I think a fully transparent yellow, something a few shades cooler perhaps. Let me know what you think in comments below. So overall, it was a great learning experience, a difficult flower, but so much fun to work with. And now let me show you the whole thing start to finish. Enjoy. Paint along if you want to. Again, the reference photo is in the video description below. And if you like my little experiments with watercolor and other mediums, do like and subscribe. I'll be back next week with some ideas for a New Year gift list for all watercolor fans out there. Now let's get started.